Hi there, Andy here on the other side. Now, first of all, I want to thank you for purchasing my simple new web system. It's great to have you as a new customer, and I want to do everything I can to make sure you've got everything you need to put up great looking professional websites that are simple to install and simple to manage. So, of course, any questions or feedback you've got, I want to first point out over here we've got the support forum. There'll be lots and lots of posts that are going to be here, so feel free to do a search. You can also post your own questions by just selecting the button here for new topic. I'll endeavour to get back to you as quickly as possible. So for the minute though, we're looking on the download your software page, and this is the page where you can download everything. So running through the steps, we have here step number 1 is to create a new folder under your My Documents area. So of course, if you just open up your My Documents and right clicking, selecting new folder, and then just tapping in the appropriate name there, make your own website. It doesn't really matter what you call it, but if we call it that, then it'll be consistent with what is on the videos throughout the series. Once we've done that, we want to select step 2, which is course 101, how to use this course. So if I click on that link there, we'll see it automatically downloading. So we'll just leave that for a little minute. Once that's downloaded, you'll want to also start downloading the remainder of the applications, and actually I'm going to select the applications link there too. It's all coming along well, and here's another one here. We'll go for that. Course 105, choosing a template. Now you'll see from the screen there's all of the links and the information that you'll need to complete the course, and I'll be adding new videos and resources to this as time progresses. So just want to download all of those really, maybe do the first few at a time. Some of the free bonuses, etc. Now you see at the bottom here there's a link also for Adobe Reader. If you don't have Adobe Acrobat Reader installed on your PC, then you will need to do that, because that is used for a number of the documents that we have you reading. So just flicking back up to the home page, let's see how our downloads are coming along. We'll just give that a minute. Now, if you are using Microsoft Internet Explorer for your browser, that will look a little different to the Firefox. So I'm just going to show you an example of how that will look. And by selecting here, Course 101, how to use this course, clicking on that, we see that we have an option here to open or save. You always want to select save, and then select your make your own website folder that you've just created, and into there, clicking save. Of course, we can start multiple downloads, so I can click applications, save that, and do that again, and choosing a template, and again save that for video 105. So as we can see, we have one course downloaded now, course 101, and there the second one's just finished. So I'm going to go over to my downloads folder, opening that. So of course, if you're using Firefox or Chrome, it will likely go into the My Documents download. If you're using Microsoft Internet Explorer, it'll go into the folder that you selected. In this case, we can see we've got 101, so I'm going to cut that and paste it into my new folder, Make Your Own Website, and then I'm going to do the same with the applications, which is also completed, and I'll just leave that last folder finish. So now we can unzip them. We do that by clicking on them. Now I'm using Windows XP. If you're using Vista or Windows 7 or Macintosh, there might be slight differences. The Windows versions will likely be simply double clicking on the files, and the Macintosh would be depending upon what system you have. Now if I drag and select both of those files, so making sure I've selected all of them, or of course I can select edit select all, and then I right click to copy, then move back over to my folder and then paste those in. They will extract all of the files within that folder, that zipped folder. I can now close that by closing the window, and I can do the same with my applications.zip file. Double click on it, copy all the contents to the clipboard, and then paste it in there. Take it just a few seconds to unzip. Once that's finished, again I'll just close my zip folder down, refreshing the screen. We've got the beginnings of our folder structure here. Now that's going to grow as we go along with all of the different courses down there. So it's simply a matter of repeating that process for all of the downloads. There's also a nice simple page here that I've added, and if we just drop that into Firefox, it's a very simple page for accessing the different courses, so you can just scroll through. So I'm going to click on this first one because this is the only one we have downloaded. Clicking on that, we can see that that starts up. And then we can just back up when we're ready. So just seeing how our last download's going. Almost there now. There we can see it's just finished. So again, if I flick back to my downloads folder, I can cut that, paste into my appropriate folder, click on the file to open the zip, copy, and paste, and that will again extract all the appropriate files out for me automatically. Once that's done, I can hop over to my simple web page, and by clicking that, we're back running again. So now, of course, if I haven't unzipped it correctly, it won't work. For example, 109 has not been unzipped, and we can see we have an issue there. So that is all. As I says, just do that for all of the rest of the files, and once you've completed them all, you'll be able to watch them all. Again, thanks so much for being part of the product and becoming a customer of the Simple New Web System. Good luck with your websites, and look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.